What is up? What is up? What is up, folks? This is JD in the building tonight for Chief of War episode 9, the season finale. We have made it, folks. We have been here every week for the watch party since this show has started, and we are here for the finale tonight to hang out, chill out, and watch this amazing show and see how this season ends. Like, I'm very interested to see if this show is going to have a second season. I'm guessing they are, because I don't think they're going to be able to finish up everything that actually happens in history in one episode, but I really want to see what happens. Like, super excited to see what happens. So yeah, I am excited to hang out with you guys tonight and to see how this all turns out. KRMB in the building. Good to see you, my man. I hope all is well wherever you are. Everything sounding all right? I'm assuming it is, but yeah, everything sounding all right. If it's not, please let me know. But yes, time for the fireworks indeed. Tonight it's gonna go down. I cannot wait to see how everything ends up going down with Kamehameha and Kaina. It's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be crazy. Greg in the building. Hold on, I got something for you, Greg. What's going on, Greg? Yeah, Monday instead of Tuesday, because tomorrow we're actually going to be on doing a watch party for Dancing with the Stars. So Katie was complaining a little bit, not really complaining, but she was just saying that, like, hey, I need a show that I can watch and that I can react to and that I can lead. So we chose Dancing with the Stars. That's one of her favorite shows, and that's one that we haven't really done on the channel before. So we're gonna be watching that one tomorrow and reacting to that one. And she got a crush on, like, the Irwin kid or whatever. I mean, he's not a kid, he's a grown adult, but he's an adult, but she got a little bit of a crushy on him. So she said it would be kind of fun. And see, I kind of got a little thing for Topanga. So yeah, it'll work out good. It'll work out good. So yeah, we're actually gonna do that one tomorrow. It's episode 2 of that, of season 34. So we're gonna be reacting to that one and doing a watch party for that. And then on Wednesday, we're going to be doing a watch party for the 4th episode of Gen V season 2. Hopefully I'll be able to get my man James to come back and hang out with us to do that on Wednesday night. And then on Thursday, we will be around and hanging out for Peacemaker episode, is it episode 6? I think it's episode 6. One thing that I'm excited about with Peacemaker is that they don't, everybody who was given the, like, preview copies of the episodes were only given up to the point where we just finished last week. So everything that happens from here on out is like brand new stuff. So nobody really knows exactly what's gonna happen. So I'm excited about that. Then coming up on Saturday, I'm gonna be streaming with my boy Steve Lewis, and we're gonna be watching and reacting to all 4 episodes of Marvel's Zombies. So yeah, we got a bunch of stuff going on. It's gonna be hectic on the channel. We're getting real close to getting monetized. So man, I'm really excited about that. I guess from what I understand, once we get to a certain point with watch hours, which are like right up against right now, we'll be able to have people who can, like, send us super chats if you want to. We're gonna start doing, like, channel memberships, probably free to start out, but we're gonna do, like, special streams for our people who are members. So, like, we'll do like a members only stream where we, you know, sit back and, you know, chill, play some video games on stream, you know, stuff like that. Hang out, watch some random, like, YouTube videos, just hang out type stuff. So I'm really excited to do that. But that's not exactly what you're here for tonight. What you are here for tonight is Chief of War season finale, and we're going to get right into a recap of the last episode real quick, and then we're going to dive directly into the final episode. So yeah, we're going to watch this real quick and then get going from there.
Episode 8 of Chief of War really puts every character through the fire. Kamehameha is stuck at this painful crossroads. He wants peace, but it's his people who keep paying the price for it. Kaina, on the other hand, is crushed by loss. First Waiine, then Nahi, and you can feel that grief boiling over into pure vengeance. Ka'ahumanu is trying to guide her husband without pushing him away, while Kupuohi steps in with the kind of clarity both men desperately need. And then there's Kuua, chopping down sacred trees, spilling blood, and calling on his gods like he's ready to burn Hawaii to the ground.
Yeah, last episode was crazy, man. There was so much setup, so much going on, especially with this guy right here. Like, he got the gods. He feels like the gods are speaking to him. Everybody looks at that volcano erupting and feel like that is like a good sign and a good omen for him and his group. So yeah, it's gonna be crazy to see how this all ends up. There was so much that happened, and I can't wait to like watch this recap so we can get just a little bit of a reminder of everything that went down. Like, cause yeah, it was so much, so much.
Round. Every choice, every clash in this episode feels like it's pushing us straight into the war that's about to decide everything. Welcome back to your nerdy.
And yeah, he does have some moves, man. Some big time moves. So I can't hate too hard on him.
What happened? Why certain characters acted the way they did, what it means for the prophecy, and how the ending reshapes the entire war for Hawaii.
Men and one ship, and they are coming back. And what welcome will they get?
Kamehameha's crisis of vision. The episode opens with devastation. The shores.
Yeah, Greg, the AI pronunciations are horrific at this point. Like they're almost funny. Like I laugh at them because they're so bad. Kamehameha, like like I laugh at it every time now. So like I probably could find a channel that has a little bit better with the pronunciations, but honestly, it's kind of funny at this point.
Of Kohala are littered with bodies, slaughtered natives whose blood is swallowed up by the Pacific. It's tragic imagery that sets the tone. This is the cost of Kamehameha's pacifism. Kayala had warned him about the Europeans, warned him about Metcalf, but Kamehameha chose restraint. He wanted to lead by example, to build a Hawaii where people didn't kill people. Noble idea, sure, but the reality, his people died anyway. And for a king who carries the prophecy on his shoulders, that contradiction gnaws at him. He's caught between two visions: stick to the ideal of peace no matter the cost, or embrace the ugly truth that force might be the only way to protect his people. And that's why he's in two minds throughout this episode. He wants peace, but peace has already been shattered. And honestly, you can feel his hesitation everywhere. Kayana lashes out at him in court, grief-stricken over Waine's death. Moku steps in, threatening Kayana, blaming him for everything. According to Moku, the English only retaliated because...
Yeah, seeing the way that him and Moku like deal with each other, maybe you might have some info on this, Greg, but it seems as though they're pretty adversarial at this point. I'm guessing as the story goes further along that they eventually sort of iron things out. But yeah, it seems like right now they are definitely at odds and have different philosophies about how Hawaii should be like ruled and governed.
Because Kayana struck first. Convenient logic that shifts the blame off Kamehameha's inaction. But this also plants a dangerous seed. Kamehameha begins distancing himself, not just from Kayana, but from...
Yeah, that one is bad, Greg.
Because she speaks on Kayana's side. For a man who needs wise counsel, it's a terrible move. And yet, it shows just how lost he is in his own grief. Ka'ahumanu's strength in silence. Now, Ka'ahumanu, what a fascinating role she plays in this episode. She's rejected by her husband, doubted by her father, cornered in a male-dominated court, but she doesn't collapse under it. Instead, she embodies the exact kind of resilience Hawaii needs. She knows better than to argue too hard with Kamehameha in this moment. If she pushes, she risks him closing himself off completely. So when he asks if he made a mistake not siding with Kayana, she stays silent. Not because she has no answer, but because she knows the real answer has to come from within him. That's political wisdom right there. But her silence doesn't mean she's passive. Behind the scenes, she's still shaping the direction of Hawaii, bridging divides, keeping the vision of unity alive, and ultimately reminding both men of what's at stake. Without her, the prophecy probably would have crumbled in this episode.
Yeah, I mean, I think that they have done a great job at showing how influential she is, and that she, you know, sort of like they said on here, that she has learned that at certain points in time, she needs to be quiet and to sort of allow the other people to make decisions on their own, whether that's the correct decision, whether that's the wrong decision, sort of to lay it in the back and let them make those choices. Because if they feel as though she's overstepping her boundaries and pushing things a little bit too far, that would push them away, and then they wouldn't listen to her at all. So if she can only offer these little bits of advice from time to time, I think that it's a lot more effective for her. Those eyes from her were 1,000 words. Oh yeah, you got that right, man. And the actress who plays her is amazing. Just, Yeah, so good. So many good acting performances in this show. If anybody's tuning in for the first time, you have not watched Chief of War, you need to get on the bandwagon and watch it. Like, this is the final episode tonight, but you can go back if you have Apple TV Plus or any other means. You can go and rewatch those episodes because they're great. They're really great. Greg says, I don't want to spoil anything for you based on the historical. Okay, yeah, don't spoil it. My bad. Yeah, don't spoil it. But yeah, I definitely see that, man. Like, it's oof. Yeah. Don't spoil it though.
We're heading back to Kauai.
We cannot leave these people.
Kayana's grief and anger. Meanwhile, Kayana's story takes a tragic turn. Waine's death devastates him, and Nahi's fate later in the episode completely unravels him. Kayana has always been passionate, fiery, sometimes reckless, but grief hardens him into vengeance. At first, he just wants to leave. He's done with Kohala, ready to retreat to Kauai. But Nahi calls him out. Nahi has always followed Kayana without question, but this time he refuses, because abandoning people in need isn't the Kayana he knows. That moment of brotherhood, of Nahi standing firm, is powerful. It shows us that Kayana is not just wrestling with grief, but also with who he is supposed to be. Keua and Kahekili, madness on the rise. While Kamehameha dithers and Kayana mourns, Keua is making bold, terrifying moves. He desecrates the sacred New Grove, chops down its trees, slaughters the overseer, and sacrifices him to his god. Keua isn't just fighting a war, he's weaponizing fear, desecration, and cruelty. And the scariest part,
And I don't really blame him one bit for doing so. Like, I get that it's cruel. I get that it's probably not the best way to go do things, but hey, I get it that this is war and you got to do it. Mindset Plus, what's going on? Understand. I don't know what you're saying. Understand. But yeah, what's going on, Mindset Plus? Good to see you. Thanks for jumping in the chat and commenting. Yeah, break down what you're saying, what you meant by understand.
it is, he's not alone. Kahekili is spiraling into madness, stabbing his own son Kupuule in a fit of rage, destroying his altar, and feeding his lust for bones and blood. Kupuule's attempt to rise as a stabilizing leader looks doomed from the start because Kahekili's insanity poisons everything around him. Between Keua's brutality and Kahekili's chaos, Hawaii faces enemies who don't...
No, unfortunately, I do not speak Indonesian, unfortunately. But thanks for hanging out. I hope you got like captions on because they can translate the captions. And from what I understand, YouTube is about to launch real-time translations. So it will look like my mouth is actually saying words in whatever language you have selected, like through AI. Like that's crazy. That's crazy. Makes me a little nervous that YouTube might decide to make me say some stuff that I'm not actually saying. But hey, it is what it is, I guess. That's what happens when you get crazy technology.
Fight by any honorable code. That makes Kamehameha's indecision even more dangerous. Nahi's death and Heke's trauma. Let's pause here to talk about one of the most gut-wrenching sequences of the entire episode. Nahi's stand against Keua. Nahi knows he can't win. He knows he's staring death in the face, but he fights anyway. It's a warrior's death, yes, but it's also a...
Yeah, there are two different chats. Like I'm streaming on the horizontal version, like what you're watching, but I'm also streaming like on a vertical shorts feed. So like if you were looking at the YouTube shorts and you scroll up, eventually you could get to my stream that way too. So some people are talking about, other conversations are happening in that one, and I'm responding to those as well.
Moment of sacrifice. A refusal to let Keua trample over Hawaii without resistance, and the brutality of how he dies, his head crushed by stone, makes it unforgettable. Heke, meanwhile, escapes, but not without scars of her own. The implication that Opunui forced himself on her is harrowing, and it underscores how war doesn't just kill bodies, it destroys spirits, desecrates dignity, and leaves survivors carrying unbearable trauma. Together, Nahi's death and Heke's suffering embody the true cost of Kamehameha's hesitation. Every delay, every refusal to act means more lives shattered.
Not win.
Yeah, the way they did Heke, man, that was horrible. And to see Kayana's brother get slaughtered the way that he was, it's I keep going back to this, and I feel like I've said it so many times, but like this, it's war, so I get it, but it was just brutal. It was brutal, and like I don't even want to think about all the different things that happened to other countries while whatever country is slaughtering them in order to gain control of those people. So yeah, it's a horrible situation, but I mean unfortunately that's kind of how war goes, man. It's horrible.
I have fought with them.
Kupu'ohi's voice of reason. Amidst all this darkness, Kupu'ohi emerges as a voice of clarity. She's always been tied to Kaiana. Their bond's strong, even in moments of strain. But here, she steps forward not just as her wife, but as her own leader. She goes to Kamehameha's court, not to represent her husband, but to speak her truth, and what a truth it is. The war god alone cannot win this war. The red-mouthed weapons Kaiana brought, guns, cannons, European firepower, these are the blessings Ku has provided. If Kamehameha ignores them, he's not just ignoring Kaiana, he's ignoring the god he claims to follow. What convinces Kamehameha isn't just his logic, but her conviction. She speaks with the authority of someone who's seen the consequences of ignoring Kaiana before, and in that moment, Kamehameha begins to shift.
I respect him for wanting to win the war via traditional efforts. But if you've been, sort of like blessed with these tools in order to make you more powerful, you'd be dumb not to use them. So I get where he wanted to do it in a traditional sense, but at a certain point, like that's like saying, I need to get to, from here to, 100 miles away. I can either walk it because that's what people did, 200 years ago, or I can use a car, which is technology that, somebody else back then might not have agreed with, but it was something to help people progress. And if he feels as though he is doing this for the right cause and he's been blessed with these weapons, you got to go out there and use them.
Kamehameha and Kaiana unite, finally. The two men come together. It doesn't erase the grief, the mistrust, and the anger between them, but it creates a path forward. Kamehameha realizes that if the prophecy is to mean anything, he cannot win this war alone. Kaiana, for all his flaws, brings the weapons, the passion, and the fight Hawaii needs. And maybe, just maybe, the gods are really speaking through Kaiana's red-mouthed weapons. But here's the key takeaway. It's not just about gods and men. It's about the women who've held these men together when they were ready to break. Ka'ahumanu's wisdom, Kupu'ohi's courage. They're the reason Kamehameha and Kaiana don't destroy.
Yeah, exactly, Kara. You can't just ignore it and act like it doesn't exist, because if you don't use it, somebody else is.
The gods enter the battle. The ending gives us one more chilling image, the eruption of the grove, a sign that Ketwa's sacrifice has been heard. His god favors him. That means the final battle isn't just mortal, it's divine. Gods against gods, men against men, with Hawaii's future in the balance. But remember, the overseer warned Ketwa that desecrating the grove would bring death upon him. So while he may think his god stands with him now, the gods of the grove might have their own plans for vengeance.
The gods speak for Ke'u.
Episode 8 leaves us in a precarious place. Kamehameha has finally set aside hesitation, but he's still stubborn enough to believe he can fight the old-fashioned way without fully embracing Kaiana's weapons. Kaiana is burning with grief and vengeance, barely held together by Kupu'ohi and Ka'ahumanu's wisdom. And Kiowa is riding high on blood sacrifice and divine favor. The prophecy is alive, but it's fragile. Hawaii could unite or burn. Episode 8 of Chief of War is the turning point of the season. It's where pacifism meets reality, where grief meets vengeance, and where men finally start listening to the women who've been guiding them all along. It's brutal, it's heartbreaking, and it's exactly the kind of setup that makes the finale feel like it's going to be nothing short of epic. The question is, will Kamehameha finally trust both the gods and the people around him enough to become the leader Hawaii needs? Or will his stubbornness undo everything? One thing's for sure. The war for Hawaii has officially begun, and the finale is going to be unforgettable. That wraps
Yeah, man. I'm excited. I'm excited. Let's get ready to jump into this. Greg said, I'll say it again. I'm very impressed that the actor playing Kamehameha has never acted in anything prior. Yeah. Like from what I understand in a way, I don't know if you were there for that episode when we watched it, but Jason Mamoa said that he literally just saw him somewhere and was like, who is this beautiful man? And like literally pulled him from the street and, had him, come and try out for this role. And they were blown away by him and they signed him up. So like, dude, that's crazy. That's crazy. You just never know how fate is going to work out in your favor. So like, yeah, you have to be available to those different types of opportunities, and obviously he was, and the rest is history. And yeah, he's doing a great job in this show. Um, I don't know like historically how Kamehameha was like. Was he as stoic as this actor portrays him? I would kind of think so. Just knowing a little bit about his disposition and the way that he's been portrayed on the show. So yeah, the actor's doing a great job at giving what seems like a realistic portrayal of somebody who is an iconic person. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and switch screens so I can get ready to start the episode. So get your Apple TV Pluses up and ready, folks. I'm gonna go ahead and mute the desktop audio because I cannot play it on there. I got everything lined up on here. Let me close this window out. I got my Apple TV Plus already up and ready. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and start the episode and the timer in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's watch. Final episode. Runtime looks like it's like just under 1 hour, 59 minutes and 59 seconds. Oh, look at that. That's crazy. With the background looking like that with the fire. Oh, that's so dope. Hmm. Hmm. Takes a strong person to realize that they were wrong, but yeah, I don't know if he's gonna go for that. Offering him a weapon. Is that gonna be enough? Mm. Oh wow. That's kind of cocky, man. Somebody trying to offer you help and you not even gonna take it. Mm. Yeah, I guess he did do it to himself. Mm. I don't know if I could knock my own tooth out. Oh, oh my goodness. Oh, oh, come on, man. Was that four teeth? Oh, oh, and then you just throw them away. Mm, mm, dang, dang. That's pretty strong, man. Yeah, to just toss them, then not like the teeth embedded weapon we saw previously to harness the mana. Yeah, like he was just throwing it away. Like he was saying, I didn't need it. I just did this to like humiliate you. Oh, that's an awesome scene, man. With him standing with the in the fire with the and them posed up. Oh, I want that as a wallpaper, dude. That was so dope. That was so dope. What do they call it nowadays? Aura farming. That's all that was. Now I'm guessing we're gonna see a completely different sort of way of doing things on this side of the island. Or it's a butt cheeks. Pretty much. Pretty much. Yeah, totally different vibe here. Totally different vibe. Feels a bit less deal with the devil. Yeah. Definitely. Definitely. Much more progressive. Like they're getting Kamahu to like be a part of the advisory council and stuff right now too. Like, yeah, definitely a different sort of level. I know some of his people looking a little bit sideways too. Going one piece of candy tonight. That's all I got. High chew. I don't know if you can see it. Kiwi flavor tonight. This is the only one I'm gonna eat though. Trying to watch my boyish figure these days. All right, all right. A lot happened in those 10 minutes, man. If you're tuning in right now, we're watching Chief of War. Season 1 finale going on tonight. I didn't notice that, Greg. Greg says, note he changed his Maui color pattern / cape for the Hawaii color pattern one. Yeah. That's reasonable. I think as I look at my bottle of wine. Nice, man. See, that's one of the things, one of the reasons I want to get like the memberships and stuff going, because like I want to have like a for real chill stream, like do some gaming, some like casual gaming type stuff, you know, like maybe get some cards going, like some Uno. Like there's ways that I could play Uno with like you guys and hang out, like, you know, sip on some drinks, get some wine, some champagne, you know, maybe something a little bit stronger, and you know, enjoy ourselves, man. Like that would be fun. That would be fun. I need friends, so I'd be nervous. Shoot. Mm. Dang, man. Got whipped a lot. Mm. Oh, that's UH. Okay, okay. I was gonna say I saw that We that H Blur subscribed on there too. Yeah, I'm gonna throw you as a mod on there too, man. I appreciate it. Stream MVP as always. Yeah, did Kayana and his brother ever really, well, his other brother, did they ever really like patch it up? Yep, here we go. Here we go. Found comfort, huh? Oh. He probably like, don't be bringing this to me right now. Like, you know what we got going on? Mm. That takes a lot to be able to forgive somebody for doing that, man. Oof. Mm. Yeah, reasonable. Man, I I don't know if I could have been that reasonable. I would have had to say something. But I mean, I do get it. Like, you understand it from their point of view because they thought that he was gone, but and then if you how long do you wait? There really isn't a set time for something like that. Um, on the one hand, Namake unburdened himself by burdening Kayana, but on the other hand, it needs to come out eventually. Yeah, exactly, exactly. No, that needed to be dealt with, and it needed to be said so that they can all sort of move on from it. Yeah, I knew he wasn't dead here though. Mm. I mean, he basically went into outer space with aliens, sort of. Yeah, like really, really. Yeah, no, you're right. Oh man, he gonna get his boy. Mm, mm. Oh man. Wow. Mm. I thought he was gonna take him out. Yeah, I knew once that was found out that that wasn't gonna go over good. Man, look at them people. I didn't realize they were rolling that deep. Man, the way this episode is shot is incredible. I wonder, I got to see who directed this episode. Yeah. KO is like the first boss in the game. First battle. Kahikili is the final boss. They should have got the Rock to play him. Oh man, who was it, KR? Ah, I was hoping you were gonna say that, but yeah, that's crazy that this episode is so it's definitely more cinematic than a lot of the other episodes. Like this shot here where you see them from the top and like the fires burning and all the people there, and the way that one shot that they had where they were standing there with it lit with the fire in front of them, yeah, like this, and him just standing there with yeah, like it's oh, it looks good, man. It looks good. Looks good. Definitely a bit more higher production value than some of the other episodes for sure. Oh, he is hurt, man. Mm. Yep. Yep. I knew she was gonna say she want to fight. I knew it. I knew it. Oh yeah, yeah. No, they definitely chose that on purpose in the trailer for sure. Look at this, man. Oh my God, it's going down. Oh, braiding his hair up. Oh man, I got kind of chills watching this, yo. Like, huh. Look at those weapons. Oh, so maybe it's not at the part I'm thinking of. I usually watch it twice before coming here. Only saw this one once, and usually have JD and Katie's interaction to help me figure out where in the episode where yep, yeah. No, I get that. I get that. Hmm. Oh, she about to go out there and be a beast. I know it. Ah, the music. Ooh. Mm. Yeah, I know, man. They killing me. This one is great. This is a great episode. Great episode. And they haven't even started fighting yet. Oh, I forgot he does have the war god, doesn't he? All right, I gotta see how much time we got left. Okay, we still got about half an episode for a battle. So we need at least a 20-minute battle right here. War versus fire, huh? Yep. Patrick Wheeler in the building. Hold on.
What's up, buddy? Good to see ya.
Good to see you, my man. I wonder if everybody on the good team is gonna make it out alive. That's what I'm wondering. I don't know what that would feel like, man. To be 50 yards from the people you about to battle. Rap battle. Like the fire gods might be speaking. Greg says in the last episode they killed characters who hadn't died yet in the historical timeline, so I also didn't know who was right. Oh, okay. Yeah. I mean, that's kind of cool too that they, throwing little curveballs, but my man in the background's like, yeah, nobody got plot armor, I guess. I feel like they need to take this dude out first. Doing too much talking. Ah, he probably gonna shoot him. Here's a new type of smoke. Now, Greg, I don't know if you know for sure or not, but did they have these sort of like speeches before they would fight? Oh. Mm. Say they spears are soft and limp, huh? Yeah, I hope so too, man. Mm, mm. Kara says I bought Hawaii, a novel by James A. Michner, but I haven't read it yet. We'll do after this episode. Yeah, you gotta let me know how it is, man. I'll check it out too. Yeah, love the trash talk, man. Love the trash talk. History of the island since the geological formation. Oh, dope, dope. Yeah, let me know how it is. If it's good, I'll check it out too. Mm, Here we go. Here we go. Mm, mm. Oh, this is dope. This is dope. This is dope. Mm. He threw the cape off and she caught it. Oh my god. Come on, Manu out there fighting too. Oh. Dude, this is great. Oh my god, this is great. Oh. Well, why did he trash talk Kioa in English? He doesn't. Yeah, you right. You right. Oh, come here. May about to get out there. Jesus. Oh, they went all out. They went all out. This is incredible. Oh, I'm telling everybody I know to watch this just to get to this episode. I didn't know if it was gonna live up to the hype, to the way they were setting it up. Ah, knew that was coming. Mm. Oh, he ripped his tongue out. Ripped his tongue out. Oh, and he bit it. Okay. I see where we at now. Got the lava flowing in. Yeah, KR, he took a bite out of that boy. Mm. Yeah, Khal Drago. Yep. Yep. This fight scene is up there with anything that was on Game of Thrones. Oh man, they got Heke surrounded. Uh-oh. Somebody please use the red mouth weapon. Hmm. Mm. The CGI, if it's CGI so well done, I can't tell if it's practical or not. Yeah, no, this is really, really well done. Huh? Mm. Oh, he just scalped him. Oh. Oh. Oh, he did like a spinning neck breaker on this dude. Oh, burn into the lava. Dude, this is like top 2 or 3 greatest fight scenes I've ever seen in a show or a movie or anything. Like this is crazy good. Oh, did she shoot him? Yep. Better reload that joint. Get up, Heke. Now's your chance. Oh, ripped his shoulder open. Jesus. Oh, you better finish. You better finish the job. Mm. Oh, the poison. She want him to go slow. Mm. 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 Yeah, this is personal. Oh, oh, through the eyeball. Mm. She learned about the poison just for this dude. What? Oh. Oh, the rock in the mouth. Oh, oh, oh boy. Oh boy. Yeah, I don't know if you want to keep that stick now. Payback, but still not enough. Yeah. Oof. Now here's the final showdown right here. Oh, oh no. Wow. Oh man. His people just the wow, the lava just taking his own people out. What the heck? Mm. It's not over till Boba Fett dies. Yeah, Boba Fett got to go. Ain't no way she's gonna be able to survive this though. Yep, her last episode, episode one, they hinted that he may have also done so before the show started. Yeah, man, I don't think she gonna make it. Here we go. Khal Drago versus Boba Fett. Oh, more lava too. Ain't like it's staying down, it's filling up. Yeah, blow his head off. Oh, oh, oh. Dang, he got burned like crazy. Where's Kayana though? Yeah, no, he does look like it. The other actor who is the man of the it's not Maui. Well, maybe it is Maui, but that's the guy who plays Boba Fett. Mm, that's some drama. That's some drama. Ooh. Now is that okay, Greg? Maybe you know this one, man. I'm sorry to keep calling on you, but is that like actually their relationship was kind of like, ooh, that she was digging on him a little bit more than she probably should have? Or is that just something that they were doing for the show? Kai Keeley is the name of the Maui King. Yes, yeah, Kai Keeley. Yep. Still trying to get all these names. What an episode, man. What an episode. There's some rumors and something which happens coming up. Spoilers might plausibly be connected. Okay. All right. Yep. You don't have to spoil it. Don't spoil it. But yeah. Goku. Oh no. She okay? Mm. What is this? Oh, I forgot. Oh no, who is this? Said it got weird. Yeah. I wasn't expecting this. Mm. KR said I'm out. Yeah, interesting way to end stuff with that. Like I wasn't expecting all that to go down. Man, that's how we end the season, huh? I wasn't expecting that. Man, interesting way to end things. Definitely an interesting way of ending things. So, man, heck of a finale, though. Heck of a finale. Let me see. I'm going to switch over and see if I can find um a recap of the final episode that we can watch. Let me stop my timer real quick. Heck of an episode, man. That last little bit sort of threw me though. I wasn't expecting that. Especially like after everything that happened earlier in the episode with it being as epic and as great as it was. I was not expecting this stuff to pop off like that at the end. You got the whole crew getting down like that. I wasn't expecting that. All right, let's do a recap real quick. I found one. Um, yeah. Well, I mean, first off, before we even get going, like that is a top man. I don't know if I know of any other fighting slash action slash war scene that was better than that one. Like that was very, very, very well done. Um, I know whoever was the fight director or coordinator for this episode and this series, they're gonna get some accolades and they're gonna get a whole lot of work because the way that was shown, the way it was shot, the way it went down, like it was excellent. It was excellent. Like you can't I could not have asked for anything better than that. That exceeded all of my expectations. So, yeah, I can't wait to see what that person, whoever that was, you know, what their next project is that they work on, man. KR says 93% audience score, 92% critical score on Rotten Tomatoes. Yeah, like excellent. It's just as good as anything that I've watched this year. The only other show that I would say, and it's a totally different type of show, but the second, the best, I don't know if it's better than this. It's close. They're neck and neck. But The Pit, if you guys are into medical dramas at all, like, and the realism in the show The Pit on HBO Max, like, it is excellent. It's great. It's great. It's great. Highly recommend it if you haven't seen that show yet. Yeah, go ahead and check that out too, because it's just as good as this. This is right up there with it though, because this is incredible. But yeah, let's check out this this recap real quick, and we can sort of relive some of the highlights and see what they have to say about the way things are going to end, or what it sets up next.
Volcanoes erupting, prophecies colliding, and warriors staring death in the face. Chief of War just delivered one of the most explosive finales of the year. But here's the big question. Does Kaina survive his duel with Keoa? Who really claims the god's favor in the Black Desert? And what does this bloody battle mean for Kamehameha's destiny as the Great King? Welcome back to the Nerdy Show. I'm your host, Spoiler Master, and today we're diving headfirst into the Season 1 finale of Chief of War. We're breaking down everything, from Kahumano's rise to power to Kaina's near-death clash on the volcanic ridge.
Kahumanu got some answers to make too, man.
Next. And of course, we'll answer the burning question on everyone's mind. Is this the moment Kamehameha truly secures his path to uniting Hawaii? The spark that ignites the war. The finale begins with tensions at an all-time high. Through Nahi's brutal murder, Keoa's
yeah, I love the way this
war
was shot.
Hunui
Like,
makes it
look at
clear
this,
that
man.
The Ka'u district is marching straight toward open conflict. Peace is no longer on the table. For Kamehameha, who has always leaned toward unity and reconciliation, this means the time for negotiation has ended. He must fight. But here's the kicker. Keoa isn't alone. He's formed an alliance with King Kahekili of Maui, a ruler obsessed with the prophecy of the Great King. Kahekili believes he's destined to unify the islands through force and bloodshed. By backing Keoa, he can destabilize Hawaii and eliminate rivals before turning his gaze outward. For Kamehameha,
oh yeah, go back and finish watching The Pit. Yeah, it gets really good. The last 3 to 4 episodes, like it's great. It's great TV. Go back and watch that.
Kaina, who has returned from his travels overseas with a powerful advantage: guns.
Yeah,
That single
Kapwani,
shift balances the battlefield.
yeah, it did
Suddenly,
look like a
this isn't
smaller,
just
a
spears
new
against
cape. So yeah, I'm not sure though.
It's
I'm not sure.
tradition colliding with new weaponry, faith clashing with fate. Kahumanu steps into power. One of the most fascinating parts of this finale isn't just the blood spilled in battle, it's the political game happening around it. Kahumanu, Kamehameha's wife, shows just how vital she is to his husband's rise. All season long, she's been the voice of reason, diplomacy, and strategy. It's her relationship with Kaina that cements his loyalty to Kamehameha. Without her influence, Kaina might never have joined this fight. And it's not just
Yeah, that was another scene that was shot beautifully,
Kamehameha
man.
formally rewards her by appointing her to his royal council before the war begins. This is a huge deal. Kahumanu isn't just a chief's wife. She's a political power in her own right. She's the bridge between the warriors and the chiefs, between tradition and the future. And her actions on the battlefield prove that her power isn't just symbolic. She saves lives and changes the tide of battle with her quick thinking.
Yeah, she was a
So
fighter
while
too.
swords
She was a
clash
fighter.
and chants echo,
She was
Kahumanu
scrapping.
is already reshaping the political landscape of Hawaii.
I found comfort with Kupuahi, and she with me.
Kaina's family drama comes to the surface. Of course, the finale doesn't just give us a war. It digs deep into family wounds and loyalties. Kaina's return has shaken his family. Remember, everyone thought he was dead after the Oahu battle. During his absence, grief pushed his brother Namake and his wife Kupuohi into each other's arms. It wasn't about betrayal as much as it was about finding comfort in the darkest of times. When Kaina comes back, those choices weigh heavily. But here's the surprising part. He doesn't react with rage or condemnation. Instead, Kaina shows understanding. He knows grief can twist people into desperate
Gray says
decisions.
she has a smaller
He doesn't
style
hold it
cape
against them.
as lower
This
ranked
forgiveness clears the
chief
air,
case,
letting the family
but I can't
enter
tell if
battle
it's a new
united.
one in the
It's a
Hawaii
rare moment
colors
of grace
like
in a story
Guyana or
drenched
her
with
old Maui
vengeance.
color
And it
ones.
speaks volumes
Yeah, I don't
about
know.
Kaina's
I don't know for
growth.
sure.
He's no longer the man blinded by pride or ambition. He's someone who sees the bigger picture, survival, unity, and the future of his people. Meanwhile, Nahi's lover Heke makes her own choice. Consumed by the need for revenge, she takes up arms. She's inexperienced, untrained, but determined to fight. And that decision leads to one of the most brutal confrontations. Into the Black Desert, and then the war begins. The battlefield, known as the Black Desert, is as ominous as it sounds. The two armies
Epic,
face each
man.
other, their chiefs
Epic.
stepping forward to hurl insults, chants, and curses. It's not just physical, it's spiritual warfare. Each side calls on the gods to bless them, to curse the enemy, to guide their spears. When the charge comes, it's chaos. Keoa's men storm forward, but they're met with something they're not prepared for: the thunder of muskets. Kamehameha's smaller force suddenly becomes deadly at long range, cutting down wave after wave before they even reach close combat. But sheer numbers keep the fight balanced. Maui warriors bolster
That part right
Keoa's
there was
lines,
so dope,
and
man.
soon,
Like
the
I gotta
battlefield
look
is
at it when
soaked
he
with
threw
blood.
off
This
his
is before
cape
they even reach close combat.
and
But
she
sheer
caught it.
numbers
Like,
keep the
dude,
fight
that's so dope.
Maui warriors bolster
So
Keoa's
dope.
lines, and soon the battlefield is soaked with blood. The series doesn't shy away from the carnage. Warriors fall left and right. Families are torn apart in real time. Even with guns, Kohala can't win easily. They're fighting against overwhelming odds. And in the middle of it all, personal duels emerge. Heke's revenge and Kupuohi's wound. Heke's storyline reaches its climax when she faces Opunui, the chief of war who killed Nahi. On paper, it's a hopeless fight. She's young.
Oh yeah,
untrained,
you know that
and
took a
filled
few
more
takes
with
probably,
anger than skill.
but
Opunui is a
it
hardened
looked amazing.
warrior.
I just want to know.
At
I want to know who
first,
thought of
the
that.
fight
Like
goes
that was
exactly as you'd expect.
It was amazing.
Batters her, nearly kills
Reminds me
her,
of like when
proving
Winter
the
Soldier
gulf
was
between
taking
them.
on
But just when it seems
Iron
she's
Man
finished,
along with Captain
Ahumanu
America, and they like were
intervenes.
tossing the
She
shield
shoots
back and
Opunui
forth.
in the
Like
knee,
that gave me
crippling.
chills in the theater when I saw
Suddenly,
that.
the balance shifts. Heke
Crazy.
finds the strength to finish the job, cutting down the man who stole Nahi's life. It's messy, it's brutal, but it's cathartic. Heke proves that grief doesn't just destroy, it can also fuel transformation. Meanwhile, Kupuohi faces her own brush with death. During the chaos, she's struck by a spear to the torso. For a moment, it seems like she'll bleed out on the field, but Namake pulls her to safety. The injury is devastating, but she survives. Unlike so many others, her story doesn't end in the Black Desert.
Maui's colors are red with black details.
Kaina
Hawaii's
versus
colors are
Keoa,
yellow with red
destiny
details.
on the
Okay, got it.
volcano. And then we come to the moment the entire finale builds toward. Kaina and Keoa face to face atop
Yeah,
a
great
volcanic
scene,
ridge.
man.
This
Great
isn't just
scene.
a duel between
One of the
men.
best I've seen.
It's a clash of destinies. Keoa has claimed the favor of the fire gods, pointing to volcanic eruptions as proof. He believes the prophecy is on his side. Kaina, armed with his musket and the backing of Kamehameha, represents a new way forward. The fight is intense, and for a moment it looks like Kaina might end it with a shot. But before he can pull the trigger, the earth itself intervenes. The volcano erupts violently, tearing the ground apart. Keoa is swallowed by fire and lava, his prayers unanswered, his prophecy shattered. Kaina is blasted back as well, nearly killed. For a terrifying moment, it looks like he won't survive either, but fate spares him. He wakes, battered but alive, with Kaumanu by his side. So, to answer the question, does Kaina die in the finale? No, he survives, but just barely. And his
What's up
survival
with him
is
and
more than
Kaumanu,
luck.
though?
It's symbolic. The gods may not have favored Keoa, but they allowed Kaina to live, suggesting his role in Hawaii's future isn't over. Kamehameha's victory. With Keoa gone, the outcome of the battle is sealed. Kamehameha is the last chief standing. His cousin's rule crumbles, his warriors scatter, and the prophecy shifts firmly in Kamehameha's favor. But while victory is his, the crown isn't yet. Becoming king of Hawaii isn't as simple as killing a rival. It requires recognition, ritual, and the acceptance of the prophecy itself. Kamehameha has the momentum, but Kahekili still lurks across the water, sharpening his knives. This victory isn't the end. It's the beginning of the next war, the one that will decide who truly earns the title of the Great King. Kahekili's dark vision. Back on Maui, King Kahekili hears the news. Kamehameha has triumphed. Keoa is dead. Kaina is alive. And instead of being shaken, Kahekili is thrilled. In his mind, every piece is falling into place. The prophecy doesn't frighten him. It fuels
Prophecies
him.
always seem like they going the way that you want them to go until they not.
His destiny. Where Kamehameha sees unity, Kahekili sees domination. Where one wants peace, the other craves legacy. The finale makes it clear. Kahekili won't stop until he's destroyed Kamehameha and claimed the islands for himself. The stage is set. Hawaii is no longer torn by internal district struggles. It's now on a collision course with Maui. What the ending really means. The finale of Chief of War closes with survival, but not peace. Kaina cheats death, Kamehameha wins the battle, and Ka'ahumanu rises to power. But victory doesn't erase the wounds of war. Families are scarred, alliances are fragile, and prophecies still hang over every decision. Kaina's survival in particular is powerful. He's a man haunted by betrayal, loss, and exile. His near-death moment could have been an ending, but instead, it's a rebirth. By sparing him, the story signals that Kaina still has a critical role to play, possibly as the warrior who bridges tradition and modernity, uniting Hawaii under Kamehameha's rule. At the same time, Kahekili's obsession with prophecy sets up a darker mirror. He's convinced he's the great king, but his path is one of destruction, not unity. The coming war won't just be about weapons and armies. It'll be about
it was a great
visions for
episode,
Hawaii's
great
future.
episode. And Katie Joe, just for you.
Our nerdy thoughts. So, does Kaina die? No. He survives the Black Desert, scarred but alive, and ready for what comes next. Kamehameha claims victory, but the true battle, the one against Kahekili, still looms on the horizon. The finale ties off some storylines with blood and closure. Like
Yeah, Greg, that
Hector's
sounds
revenge,
exactly what we
while
had. We had
leaving
War
others
God versus
wide
Fire
open for the next
Goddess.
chapter.
This finale now,
Steps
season 2, we
fully
get
into
War
her
God
role
versus
as
Thunder
political
God. Yeah,
power.
that's what it sounded like.
He survives her wound, and Namake remains a loyal brother. Together, they've weathered the storm. But if the prophecy has taught us anything, it's that storms are far from over. The islands are heading toward the greatest war they've ever seen, one that will decide who truly earns the title of the Great King. And with Kaina still breathing, musket in hand, you know he's going to be right at the heart of it. Hit me with your theories. I read every one. Thanks for watching. Aloha, and until next time, keep chasing those epic stories that make us feel alive.
Man, yeah, I wonder how they're going to, what they're going to do, man. What are they going to do? What are they going to do? What an epic, man. What an epic final episode. I really don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. That was almost beyond words good. Like that was about as good as I could get. That's as good as I could get. That's as good as I could expect. To come from just about any show. Oh, 5-Star J in the building.
What's up, buddy? Good to see ya.
What's good, 5-Star J? Glad to see you around, man. Yeah, I don't know when season 2 is gonna start. I mean, I'm guessing they won't start filming this until at the very least at some point towards maybe a year from now. And then we might get it in 2027 at some point. Like the way they do TV shows, like it's rough these days. So like there's usually tons of like time in between the seasons. So yeah, I'm guessing unless they really get it going quickly, we probably won't get a new season until 2027, which sucks, man. It sucks because this is a great show. Great show. Greg says, historically, unification of Hawaii Island had featured a big canoe battle. I have been hoping we would get to see that, but I'm happy with what we got. They were just was at Kaikili was in the finale talking about bringing his canoe. So I'm guessing that's what we're probably going to get to end the next season is going to be the big canoe battle. So they kind of like foretold it a little bit here. So yeah, I'm guessing that's what they're building up to for the next season. Yeah, dude, that's going to be epic. That's going to be crazy. I don't know how they won up this one though, but yeah, I can't wait to see them try. I can't wait to see them try. Yeah, crazy. Yeah, so I mean, I'm sad that it's over at this point, and that's hard for me to say for a lot of the shows we end up watching on the channel. For this one to be as good as it was and for it to end the way it did, like, man, crazy. Yeah, KR said that sounds epic. Yeah, 100%. So yeah, real quick, let me give you guys a rundown of what the rest of this week looks like, since we got so much stuff going on as always. But tomorrow we're going to be streaming Dancing with the Stars season 34 episode 2. We're going to do a live stream watch party for that, one of Katie's favorite shows, so we're going to be watching that, and I implore you guys to come hang out with us for that one. Like, I think I might have to get some drinks for that one. Like that the vibe on that type of show is a little bit different, so I might have to get the drinks and enjoy watching that show a little bit tipsy or something like that. But yeah, we're gonna be doing that one on Tuesday, and then on Wednesday we're going to be watching I don't even know. my mind is gone at this point. What show are we doing? What show are we doing on Wednesday? I know I talked about it earlier. Well, let me skip it. I'll come back to it. Oh no, Wednesday is Gen V episode 4. I'm gonna try to get my man James to come and hang out with us and watch that. Then on Thursday we're gonna do the next episode of Peacemaker Thursday evening and watch and react to that. And then on Saturday we're going to be doing the watch party live stream for Marvel Zombies, all 4 episodes of that. So we're gonna be watching those on stream and hanging out with the peeps and doing that with my my brother-in-law Steve Lewis. So yeah, got a lot of stuff planned. Tomorrow we're gonna be dropping me and Katie's reaction to the Mandalorian and Grogu trailer that just dropped a few hours ago. So yeah, we're gonna have that one up tomorrow afternoon at 3 p.m. So yeah, check that out along with all the other stuff and trailer reviews and reactions that we drop on the channel daily. So yeah, man, this is your one-stop shop. We got so much going on. It's crazy the amount of content that we're putting out. I don't know a whole bunch of other channels that are doing as much as we're doing. KR said Marvel Zombies High. Yeah, definitely be there on Saturday. Don't watch it ahead of time. It comes out on Wednesday, but we'll be watching it on Saturday. So yeah, that'll be fun to watch with the crew and react to it in real time like we do for all these other shows. So yeah, great stream tonight. Much love to everybody who came out. Let me give a shout out to everybody who I know was in the chat tonight. We had 5-Star J in the building. We had Patrick Wheeler in the building, as always. KR MVP of the stream. We had Mindset Plus earlier in the stream. Who else did we have? Greg, also MVP of this stream, man. Greg, I really appreciate you, bro, for all of your knowledge on Hawaii and everything to go along with Chief of War, man. I really appreciate you for helping us out. So yeah, big round of applause for you, sir. Big round of applause. So also, who else did we have? Katie was in the building for a little bit, as she's out at work right now. So she was in the building for a little bit too. And I think that was it. I hope I'm not. Oh, Audio was in the building too. So yeah, big shout out to everybody who came by and hung out with us, man. Greg says, check out Split movie reviews for some great detail about Chief of War. Okay, I will do that. I'll do that. Yeah, just, man, much love to everybody. Much love. Just glad I made it this time. Yeah, and I know we switched it up too. We changed days, so I'm glad that anybody was able to come and hang out with us tonight. So yeah, just really happy and really appreciative to everybody who comes by here. Like, I know I say it all the time, and I say like much love and all that stuff. I don't just say that, like, I mean it. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys for hanging out and supporting our little channel. Like, we're really trying to build something here, and you guys are in on the ground floor and hanging out and making it so that I'm not just on here talking to myself like I had been doing multiple times for multiple weeks of many shows in the past. But this is all I could ask for. I really just appreciate everybody for coming by and hanging out. Ask you guys to continue to like, share, everything that we put out in any way that you can support it. If you come in and drop a comment, just, like, hey, you can say, leaving a comment for the algorithm. Like, everything helps, and it continues to help build our channel up. We're averaging close to, I would say probably about 400 to 500 views a day at this point. Like, it's crazy. It's crazy just to see how we've grown. So yeah, I couldn't have done that without each and every one of you guys. So I really appreciate it. Michael Myers over in the background over here, he appreciates it too. So yeah, I just gave you guys a schedule. Please don't be strangers. Hit that like button, hit the subscribe button if you haven't done so before. Hit that notification bell so you're notified each and every time we go live in 2025. My name is JD, and I will see you guys when I see you. Much love as always. Peace.